One other thing is US is part of the nations hosting. So
And
imagine
the US is also at war.
yes,
I mean,
exactly. So imagine Iran
Yeah.
going to play in US. Nah, it's going to be
it's one of those
yeah,
things.
yeah. So I mean, I think it's a step in the right direction.
It's one of those things. Most of the countries are lent on the socials are considering, I mean, also pulling out of the whole thing.
Wow.
And yeah, it's going to be one of those things. But I mean, I hope if the World Cup was to, I mean, take place, it's one of those things the world is looking forward to. And it would make a huge difference. But as it stands now, it is not looking good at all. It's not looking good at all. At all. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Let's touch another story.
Yeah. Let's talk about Samini.
Okay.
Samini, he's been trending.
Okay.
And then this Samini actually has problem with Sarkodie, and then it stems from I think years back. Samini claims that Sarkodie actually refused to do a feature for him, and then he claims that when it was time for Sarkodie to get his feature from him, Samini, I mean, he gave Sarkodie a feature. So when it got to his turn, Sarkodie actually refused to do the feature.
Okay.
So he wasn't happy about it, and then the reason why he wasn't happy about it is that, I mean, Sarkodie actually ignored his messages. He actually gave him blue tick.
Okay.
So I mean, we thought
So
we thought Samini was done with this whole Sarkodie issue, but recently he went on an interview and then he's still holding that grudge. He said he's still not cool with Sarkodie, and then he's saying Sarkodie cannot even fill the O2.
okay, so producer is working on getting us the audio, and if you're streaming with us, join the stream. The video as well. So we are streaming live on Facebook. You get to join the action. Orange 10709 on Facebook. So yeah, the Sarkodie conversation with features is something that keeps popping up from time to time. Not only with Samini, but I mean, we've had a whole lot of artists come out to complain bitterly about his way of dealing with artists. And with this Samini conversation has happened before, and at a point in time, I thought they were able to, I mean, sort their differences, but it seems that's not happened yet. And it is a matter of respect at this point, you understand? Well, any artist decides how to give out features, or go about features from time to time. But there is a hierarchy to this whole thing. Respect is something we can do away with in the industry. And it's not like there's an artist that is like done and dusted, packed somewhere. Okay, there's an artist that is super vibrant, still within the system. An artist that's got that's earned the respect of Ghanaians at large. So in a way or two, I feel like the SAC and the team could have done, I mean, something different all this while. It shouldn't get to this extent. It's super, super sad. I mean, he made some points in that video, in that interview, where I agreed with most, but I felt like Samini was coming from a place of pain, and that shouldn't be, I mean, how you should have handled the whole situation, though, if you had to ask me. But in a way or two, I feel like, if I keep hammering and I keep putting my feelings out there and you keep ignoring it, in a way or two, I also would go, I mean, that's tangent. But it is what it is. But for the culture and the growth of the music industry at large, these are huge artists that is like made a difference. And I pray and wish that, I mean, they sit around the table and solve these differences. Trust me, solve these differences, because you can see that Mandem is pained. He was asked and he said, I'm pained. I'm still pained, because I don't get why I would go all out for you, and I mean, when it's your turn, you play gimmicks, you play games with me. And I mean, he's got a point.
I think Sarkodie, the way and manner he goes about ignoring people, I think it should be looked into. I think he should do something about it.
You see, let's call it spade a spade. It's bad. It's a bad behavior on his part of the team. So they need to work on that.
If you don't think you are going to be able to do a feature, I think you need to let the person be aware.
You send the person in question a track, a feature. within less than some few. I mean, less than some hours, you get that done, and you don't want to reciprocate. I mean, it's something else.
But let me see. One other thing is, I mean, how Samini spoke. I was gauging the how he was speaking, and I was like, does Samini respect Sarkodie? Because the way he kept calling Sarkodie the boy, small boy. No, Sarkodie. No.
Sarkodie is his boy. Let's not get it straight. You see, this generation needs to learn. Hold on. This generation needs to learn.
Sarkodie has been in the game for over 15 years now.
Nobody is saying he's not been around for a while. No. You see, like I said, there is hierarchy.
It's like Amachi Dede saying that Samini is a small boy.
I started this conversation.
Samini, you're not a small boy.
I started this conversation beautifully. And Amachi Dede can, in any way, in any sense, call Samini his boy.
Amachi Dede is never going to do that.
No, hold on. I'm saying, I'm not saying he's doing that. Pay attention to the conversation. I'm saying that there is hierarchy to this whole thing. You understand? And Amachi Dede, like the example you are citing, have every right that there is to call Samini his boy. No, he's got that.
In the wrong spot.
You see, there's a difference between being able to, or having a right to, and not choosing not to do it. There's a difference. But I'm trying to tell you that if he does that, he's right, and that applies in this scenario. Okay, Samini is the bra to that generation, and they know, we know. But he can choose because he's paying. That is why he's using those words. So I started the conversation by letting the people know that the man them is talking from a place of pain, and the right thing should have been done. But for him calling him boy, yes,
I don't think that
he is in the position to call him that. Let's not get it twisted. He is in the position to call him that. Forget about the age. Forget about his achievements whatsoever. But when it comes to the music industry, Samini is the bra. Forget all of that.
Small boy.
You see, I'm married with kids right now.
He's been in the game for over 15 years.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm married and I've got kids now. Okay, so can I wake up one day, okay, and go tell my girlfriend that introduced me to radio? Open my first microphone for me. That is Lavin C. Tell Lavin C that. Lavin C, what am I even saying? Because I have kids married?
No, the way Samini addresses Sarkodie,
he is talking from a place of pain.
Sarkodie.
Oh, no, it's not like that. No, it's not like that. Sarkodie is refusing to, pay respect to the legend, and the legend is pained. Let's not get it twisted, KR. Let's not get it twisted.
Amachi Dede will not do that because when you do that as someone who the little one is supposed to look up to, it makes you look weird. Like
no. Not at all. Not at all. You see, if you had to open the phone lines right now, you get the listeners to agree to the point that Sarkodie had no right to treat the legend that way.
And I understand.
So he is pained and trying to let the boy know that no, we are cry. That is it.
No,
we are crying. This one me yes. Oh yeah, cry. Ain't me loving see anymore me nyakra because my worry.
I keep on saying this. The fact that when you need to be in jail,
oh yeah, cry. No, when you need to. That's it. Oh yeah, cry. We should when you need to. And you man more you cry. Why you in your town? What could any baby that town?
And then Sarkodie also has years.
To the end.
His name.
Christ
over 15
Hello,
years.
Mandem, talk to me.
Mandem,
talk to me.
Onyakura 15 years in the game. No, Onyakura
20 years. Now, school, Munam, DHS3. Now, one, we are Kura. The junior now. And I want them to say, Samini, so we have a tune system. So, maybe I can say, oh, you are correct. And yet, the shyness are all shiny. And in senior way, but tune a title, and Samini was title, chairman.
Yeah, Kobe. Obekai said on the Shatawale birthday, the biggest event or the Independent Square. So Obekai, there was a footage where he hugged Samini, went on his knees, and told the crowd at large, "Say, oh no, any PV we ma warm, ni part say no crowds with me, I get into the system." So I mean, yeah.
What I say? And no care when on your Obia, Edian Fancy 31st night, 12 o'clock. Minute to 12 o'clock. Near one on near walk, so you see me.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Let me tell you this. What can we say? Obi a Juma be consistent for 15 years. Still consider so give that person respect. Say at least.
So Sarkodie is refusing to give the legend that respect. A legend that is still relevant to the system. Or no, we are okay with that. But him, the legend, calling the kid, you have a problem with that. Are you being serious right now?
I said I am not okay with what Sarkodie did. I'm saying I'm not okay with what Sarkodie did, but the way Samini is going about the issue.
So you are saying that Sarkodie is not. I mean, what's the word? Samini is not bigger than Sarkodie. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying Samini is not making himself bigger than Sarkodie in this situation. How he's addressing the situation? He's making himself look weird.
No, it's not true.
It's true. How? He's making himself look like bad in the spotlight.
Hello, Mandem. Mandem.
Rabbi Christo.
Young Queen Rabbi.
KL. Yes, on the regulation, yes, right.
Yeah. Grandpapa. Yes. Oh, yeah, Grandpapa.
Sir, I need to swear. Reggie, that's my fair. Samini is in Accra.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Me make me a Baba and I'm a fashion designer. I'm a Baba in a senior woman, but fashion. Up in my statue. What I say? It's me, Babino, me a brow.
Yeah.
So what I say? By fashion, ma, and pay you for many baby was money.
That's right.
It's in a way they are, okay, and from who are years, man, so many years into what you much. So now the other two in the year, why a bra.
That's right. Point now will make it. But as a rabbi, my point is,
my Acrano and recognize Asa. When a while, no.
Young Chema, no Sarkodie and recognizes I mean, bra and Sani Ajia to sanity. And no, come on now. No, I mean, you are being disrespectful to the legend right now, yourself. So I'm not even allowing it. Now, no. I'm not allowing it. Hello, Mandem. Oh, so sorry. Kindly call back 0541 022 318. Yeah, I'll play the clip. 0541 022 318. 0541 022 318. Yeah, hello, Nana. Nana Ajman, talk to me. Yeah, Nana, talk to me.
Baby, who can touch you, no matter. Of a sort, I say, Sarkodie about Bruno. Sarkodie, a jumble breed. I didn't make a soya class. But I was a Kia on Sotia. Men are material with Jumacra and now walk. Oh, best name a cra. When the seminar I'm a dear Quamau.
That's right.
Oh, I say, and we am a cra.
Yeah.
It's your no Crania and Sarkodie in Filino. But stars buying it yet. Airtime. And yet, Peter, how many minutes? Minutes, and the man. We only 1 minute in 4 trackers. Okay, man, 30 seconds line. Oh, Yana, the iron idea. And also, dear, power to what's up?
Yeah. But that's an announcement. So, yeah, clip on the answer. Oh, that's all your crown. I'm on your cross. Yeah. We are listening to your clip on the answer. Ladies and gentlemen.
In the past, or is this all coming from just
nothing.
Just
this is coming off of just when he thinks that
in the past, or is this all coming from just
nothing.
Just
this is coming
in the past, or is this all coming from just
nothing.
Just or is this in the past, or is this all coming from just
nothing.
Just
this is coming off of just when he thinks that he get the sharpest mind. Tell me one track from him where being alone do way big like that. Doesn't he just go around using everybody as he can and as he can?
Is that what he does?
That's what he came to do with me. So I can confirm that's what he does. You sent me a song, Love Rocks. I took 24 hours to do that verse and sent to you. And even that made him do his third verse on the song because he realized the way Batman chewed the song. Do property. So that energy I showed him, I expected that to be reciprocal if I ever need anything from you, because really and truly it's for the excitement of the fans. I don't need you, Sark, to make me relevant in this space. I don't. Neither do you need me to make you relevant in your space. Collaboration makes our fans excited, and it makes the game, nice. So I did that collaboration with you under 24 hours. Because one, I didn't want you to feel I am pressured by that song you sent. I want you to know it's on. If you send another one, it's on. I like those challenges. But how is it okay for you, this small boy, to receive my song and ask me questions, and then after that dip and give me blue ticks till I release my project, till years down the line, till I actually get to speak about it casually online, for you to throw it down like nothing happened? What?
Okay, so you clearly haven't moved on from that.
No.
You haven't?
No.
You haven't forgiven him?
No.
You haven't forgiven him?
No. Has he asked for forgiveness?
If he does, you would forgive him?
Of course.
So if he never does...
It's as simple as that. If a man is remorseful and tells you, Charlie, sorry, say I pour red oil for your white shadow, you're cool. But if the man tell you, say, oh, by yourself, this small thing where you're waiting, how are you going to be cool and say, that type of I forgive you is I leave you to God kind of forgive. It's not I forgive you. It's I leave you to the maker. You think say you're right here. Oh, cool. Go around and just keep pouring. Keep pouring. You go meet your meter. That is that type of I forgive you. That's not what I do.
Okay.
So that I don't do.
Okay.
I either forgive you or I don't. Me and Sark no be cool. No.
That's sad.
He's a disrespectful young artist to an older artist. And he tried to make it seem like I was exaggerating and I was pulling things from out of nowhere. And that is what I feel peeved about. And I think he should take back those words, go back to his conscience, and on the next time he sees me, if he ever feels like approach and shake hand, he should just rehearse what he needs to say to me.
So if he just brings out his hand,
he should rehearse what he wants to say to me.
Otherwise, you won't shake him.
I'll shake him, but I'll wait for what he wants to say. If he has no words, I'll just shake, and then we keep it moving. But I have no words until he has something to say, which I believe should be apologetic and remorseful.
But they say that you being the older person, can you just let it go and take it as he's
like
young, maybe
girl.
He doesn't understand.
You speak like church girl.
I speak like a church girl.
Yeah.
I'm a church girl.
But those be the fakest. Those be the fakest.
Hey.
Yeah.
So now there's just...
Where's the lie? Where's the lie?
The lie is where
hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. Say, will be speaking to the kid and letting the kid know that no, I'm towing the wrong lane. Now, Obetu and I'm also no. Wo beso catch a penny and any other penny in Vancheno. Now, penny no. No, penny.
Now, you see. What Samini, has done right now, it will give a lot of room for Sarkodie fans to attack him. Like
no well respected. No, I mean, able thinking Sarkodie fan would ever consider disrespecting the legend over what?
Fans will always be fans. If you give them the reason to disrespect you, they will do that.
Let's talk to a couple of callers.
Fans will always be fans.
Let's talk to a couple of callers. Hello, Mandem. Hello. Yeah, hello, Mandem. Mandem, how you doing? Yes, sir. Let's get into it.
Mr. Kea owning Batman. Kea owning Batman.
Over the decker.
What to penny or groom a cat of my original on a year. He's not a small boy in a den. Other. The Otoka Mauchino, Ube Chica, no Nesca, Cosisia, Dibe, Crab, and the Otoka Mauchi first.
That's right.
And after a master.
That's right.
So many Antoka was a good entry, so I don't think they.
Samini Tamano, Tamu Timono now. Kia, MCO. I'm German, I'm in German. I check Kia, you mammy, check you, mammy.
That's it. Yeah. So, KL, it's not about the person. Hold on. It's not about the person buying physical gifts for you. Okay. Samini and the likes within his era paved that way, maintained that culture, that music we are enjoying now. For the others, like Sarkodie, to come benefit, to come build on. So that is what the people are saying right now. And don't forget that most of Sarkodie fans are coming from the likes of Samini and all that. So for you to sit here and tell me that Sarkodie fan will, back him and disrespect Samini on this, you don't know what you're saying.
If you give them, if you give them this,
hello, Mandem.
Liberty, yes, they are going to do that.
Yeah,
fans are always going to be fans.
What's the fans birthday?
Fans are always going to be fans.
That's right.
Second, you will say, walk on for quad. Yes, I mean, the Jana, my city, so brow.
That's right.
Fans of crowd, a fat chain. Yes, you don't that. Jackie, a fancy,
That's all. Okay, so let's talk to two more people. 0541-022-318 on the same issue because we've got other stories related to Titan. 0541-022-318. Yeah, you have something to say, KL.
Yeah, this whole situation is a typical example of Kanye West and Jay-Z. Kanye West has been disrespecting like artists. He claims they are young, like Kendrick Lamar, even though they've been in the game for over 15 years. Kanye West has lost a lot of respect.
When the cast has the jail. When the cast has Kanye in his West moment. Hold on.
If you follow him,
hold on.
Compared to Jay-Z, compared to Jay-Z,
if you follow hip hop, I'm a hip hop head. I've been a hip hop head all my life. Listen to this. Listen to this. Kaya, listen to this. Listen to this.
Like
listen to this. Kanye in his West moment. Kanye is the only artist in the world that's considered a genius within this music thing. And Kanye in his West moment would still sell albums, will still sell stadiums. I'm telling you this for a fact. Mr. Kanye in his West moment.
He's lost a lot of
Who named you?
respect.
Okay, hello, Mandem, talk to me. You don't know what you're saying. Talk to me, Mandem.
Mande, this is Joe. I'm back again.
Yeah, Joe, talk to me.
Okay, so look, I don't know why any negative things it comes from that. He got to learn, or he has to, tune down the way he disrespects his colleagues on the industry. It is not good. It is unfair. Look, the whole world. When it comes to music industry, if somebody sends you a collabo and you know you cannot, you just have to respond so that the person can look for different people.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. But you got to respect. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, can you hear what he's saying? He doesn't think he will forgive him. This is a big thing.
Yeah.
Somebody, if he has nurtured someone on the industry. Remember that if Samini himself does not pay you back, somebody he nurtured will pay you back.
True that. It is what it is. It is what it is.
You see, so I don't know. You see, sometimes I love all of them because this is music industry, and I am part of the industry. You understand? Because anything that is about music, I like it. You understand? But it is difficult the way some of our guys are behaving.
Yeah.
You know, don't think that you have money now, you don't need anyone on your space. Even if you don't need the person, there will be some point that you need him.
They don't know.
In life,
they don't know.
In life, you don't just throw people like that.
They don't know. They simply don't know.
I think if he has advisors, they need to advise him with his attitude.
That's right. That's right. And I've said this countless times.
I remember some time ago, this kind of things came out. I sent him a message on X. The way this guy, he ignored the message up to now.
Thank you very much, Joe. So, you see, it is one of those things, yeah? It is one of those things. And people might, in a way or two, because if you followed me for a minute now, you might think MC Larry, as an entertainment journalist, hates a creative, director, hates Sarkodie. But no, it is some of these things. Okay, when it comes up, I keep hammering. And the people that refuse to understand always see me in a certain light. Hello, baby girl, talk to me.
Thank you. I agree with the Godfather.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I love Sarkodie, but Samini, looking at that collaboration Sarkodie made with him, that song, his voice only. That song was played a while.
That's right.
And so when it's played everywhere, anytime, start with it. So he wasn't fair. He wasn't fair to him, and I think he apologized publicly so that he can accept that apology, because it's not fair, because he has disrespected him very.
Yeah.
I don't know, big time.
Big time disrespect. Big time disrespect.
Yeah, because after that he has even accepted others' collaboration. But why are you not accepting mine?
So Samini made mention of a certain point that I feel is pretty vibrating. The fact that Sarkodie uses people. I've said this. I think that was latter part last year.
What was this kind of narrative?
That was latter part. That was latter part last year. I made this point loud and clear on radio that it is what he's been doing for a minute now. And
it could be. It could be.
Oh, check the records.
What?
Check the records. What name a single song from Sarkodie where he jumped on alone and it's loud and it's big. Name that song.
It does not matter.
It
is a Sarkodie song.
It
is a Sarkodie song.
It is a
Sarkodie song. It is a Sarkodie song.
Yeah.
After the show, you should listen to that song with Samini. Listen to that song very carefully. The kind of vibe and morale, the energy in that song. You compare that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All those kind of narratives. I don't think we need that. Nah.
No. It's you that doesn't need it.
No.
But I'm trying to tell you. So far as I sit in this chair, I will never cease to say the truth. And you know how passionate I am about this industry. And when the things that come, I'm not that type of a presenter. I'm not that type of a creative personality that will sweep all these kind of conversations under the carpet. You see, we are building an industry for generations to come, and these are some of the weeds we are trying our very possible best to uproot.
So Sarkodie is a weed.
His behavior is weedish. His behavior at this point.
I want to.
You understand? And we are trying our very possible best to set the record straight. Sarkodie needs to, set up, be the better part, be a better man, start moving accordingly.
He's the only artist. He's the only. I'm not making a point.
Okay.
He's the only artist who has a lot of younger generations.
He just did a
sold out show full of young artists. These young artists are appreciative of what he's doing for them.
Let him
using them. They are very appreciative of what he has done for them.
Let me tell you this for a minute. Being appreciative. Being appreciative, you said.
When you hear these young artists talk about Sarkodie,
being appreciative, you said.
Yes.
You say you want the tactics, though.
Yes.
What are you had here?
Kiddy.
We've seen his tactics. We will see.
Kiddy.
Hello, Mandem. Talk to me. Talk to me, Mandem.
Hello, MC.
Talk to me.
The one I see.
Yeah, we hear the one.
MC. The audio no said your boy no.
Yeah.
What you say bia. Sarkodie future Samini no. If you cry one use kabia.
That one year.
Aha, it is a kobasa. A kobasa na se mesume pese wo mi future na wo twetwe ho a. Na se previous one me medi kwasa asemo. Me bom so charge na. Ena nka ono super so future na wo twetwe no an enye deal bia.
That's right.
Inti ebia enu Sarkodie wanya de.
Let's go spade a spade. But that's why
he small boy. Infiema wanyini ten adwuma num so wanyini ten enjoy.
BBM. But that's why he BBM. What's that? BBM.
All I'm saying is Sarkodie when you're a small boy. He's a grown man. He's a grown man with kids. Taking care of his family. He has been in a game.
I'm sorry. Catch the likes of Slim DJ, the likes of Andy Dusty, the likes of Lavin C. Big shout out to Mr. Agla, Multimedia. Say, Jack say me my wario me won cry. My country award be UN, BBC, Eddie Jack, Mono, Muntimin from Yakra. How dare you? How dare you? Hello, Mandem. Hello, Mandem.
Hello.
Yeah, Money Fresh, talk to me.
Mr. Bedu, good evening.
Good evening, Money Fresh. Yeah, creative.
I think that you guys are all making the same arguments right, but honestly, MC. Obefre Obia Ojana Naso Obia Wabre a woman an opportunity and now pay we now offering a small boy on Father Nana ya woman kind of quick.
That be just Obia or yeah a homaswani a casa machine area.
No,
Money Fresh. So we are homaswani a casa machine.
You come out so you penny for you OG for Nibiso F difficult.
It doesn't apply in this situation. It doesn't apply in this situation. What per feature? My feature, my minimum. Oh yeah, that me banano or per feature my yamano. Now, Edru me so I want to trim home blue text. So, mommy respect no. Won't me crown friend come be a woman. I mean, you come out to what?
Then cancel the sack here and you. But you're penning for me so honoma. Sometimes I am mama boys feel say that was why hard was umreni who say ye sack mu de kura ne samini de tro no ma ye nyuma mu kura no o be opportunity be manager bi ana say minister bi kura na I say panyi bi abako pese o dey top I say o pese mo feel little of yourself
no I don't know what I don't know what you can't any situation I pepe to say we need that Dabio, maybe Money Fresh.
Okay, me too.
So what you say? This is a musical legend that is still alive, that is still vibrant, that is still loud in the system, in the ecosystem. Okay? I mean, he's giving you that respect as an artist. What do you, Jumaba? When do I hear Jumani come out? What do you, Jumama? What did 48 hours cry? One second, Juma. Fast forward. We hear you anyway, and as we hear you, man, I want to honka crab. But I want to see you. Who say you are busy? Now, a drone is on a year manual. One for you, I'm an ETO, and yes, a yakran one yakako. One year, and some for one man, or messaging one money blue text on responding to the calls. Come on, what are we even talking about?
Exactly, but who said the moment? Oh, penny no better. Oh, small boy.
No, I'm small boy.
This is our word now.
Money Fresh.
And then the home.
Dabby, we are prideful. And the we are small boy. BBM. I didn't come on here. I didn't come on here. Money Fresh. What tiny BBM? And you know what? Tiny woman. In fear, no tiny woman. Accolade or tiny woman. Did you come on here? I want to take out. I want to let you disrespect the legend like that. Wouldn't be our
No.
Money Fresh, talk to me. Money Fresh, talk to me. Money Fresh, we'll corner drop it. 25 minutes on top of the hour 2. On top of the hour 5, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's talk to Frank. Yeah, hello, Mandem. Hello, Mandem. Yeah, Mandem, talk to me.
Yes, Mandem, sir, on Nigeria for a movie channel. I know my head for Ghana for no, I know, or the Muslims are saying, you became yes.
Yeah.
I smell my.
Yeah.
Oh, Mandem.
Yeah. Now, Auntie, we're trying to because I walk around and say, what's here? Wow, what's me? I would not say both generations. What's here? We're around. Say, come away, Cray Cosso. We have boss up on the Christ. It's all good. It's all good. May say, anybody that is doing a lesson right now, we're experiencing both generations. What some come always is here and rebel. Says Sakwadie, ye bonny dean, but Samini ho. Ewo disrespect so. Christ. Yeah, hello, Mandem.
MC.
Yeah, hello. Talk to me, baby girl.
I don't pay much attention to this industry, music industry.
That's right.
But when I listen to the voice message or what the guy was saying, I'm not going to support Sakwadie.
It is what it is.
But to the fact that the man called him a small boy, it is not right. He has no right to call a man who is married, had kids, a small boy on just on air, just like that. He can refer to him anyhow. He can talk to him anyhow. Even if you want to insult him, you can insult him in a way. But to call him on a TV or a radio station that he's a small boy.
So let me ask you this, Quinlace, real quick.
He has disrespected himself as well.
There's no truth to that. And Quinlace, let me ask you
I'm
this question.
not going to support any of them.
Let me ask you this question.
I heard him calling him
the small boy bit. The small boy bit you are bent on. Let me ask you this real quick, okay? I'm going to use, let's say, your immediate family, okay? Your elder sister or brother. Okay. Right? You are blessed enough that you've surpassed this person in blessings. And this same person calls you a small girl. Are you going to take offense?
Yes.
They are my siblings. So even if they call me small girl, I will tell them no. I'm your big sister now. You don't have the right to call me small girl.
You see the pride thing I'm talking about?
No, that's
pride
not
is plain. Pride.
There is no pride in this because
your big
you
sister.
are all performing in the industry.
Quinlace.
There is no way to call somebody small boy.
Quinlace.
No, he's a married man. And I
don't know what kind of baby said married man.
No. MC, this one I'm not going to support you because small boy is not right. They are all doing their work.
Calm down. Let me ask you this.
He doesn't feed you.
Calm
down.
Calm down. And let me tell you this. And this is an advice I'm leaving you with. Okay, if you are to make it in life, okay, and your elder siblings are struggling, don't ever see that as a yardstick to disrespect them in any way.
No one is going to disrespect
them. No.
Listen to this. If you get called a small girl and you you retaliate to your eldest, calling you down, all because you think you've made it in life, that is a point. That is the point. God is going to take everything away from you.
And my siblings will never disrespect me. Because I'm their big sister and they will not call me small girl. And I will also not call them small girl.
Thank you very much, Quinlace. It's an advice. I'm not even arguing. Thank you very much.
It's not right.
Thank you very much, Quinlace. Generation we are is this one. Okay, what's the time now? All right. Okay, so we've got 2 more minutes. Yeah, let's talk to somebody. Yeah, hello, Mandem. Yeah, Mandem, talk to me.
Sharp. Mandem.
Yeah.
Small boy no or kind no. Almost funny saying. Industry no, yes, small boy man.
Yeah.
Industry no, yes, small boy man. On castle on worry and answer maybe.
I mean, so tangent. Come on now, who told you that?
I don't know. Industry, Messi Kacheki out, Uncle Batman, no Batman, and that's how you.
Way back 1998, 1999. Running through.
Batman, Samini, Batman, killer. No.
What time I would join international platforms, performing the more boss than whatsoever. When it's new generation where you come on, more cabins and something. Wouldn't baby Samini wafa? Any baby what PR do you know what you people are saying?
Small boy no refer to and you say whole career and now I say or grade as we a small boy I will make you
all the African awards
into we na kwara obetun into we na kwara small boy what you feel what you adwuma na wo ye
that generation way I was here I was here the disrespect. I think we need to work on a workshop. I need to talk to a couple of my people, do a workshop for this generation. Because I think, saying you might be brave. Yeah, you might be too good. Hey, how dare you? Okay, we've had an amazing time on here. So sorry, the phone line is still buzzing, but I mean, this is where we draw curtains on the show. And I mean, before we do that, let me tell you about Betway exclusives. These are Betway's very own exciting games: Soccer Striker, Fly X, Chicken Games, Spin the Bottle, and many more. You won't find them anywhere else. They are quick, fun, and full of thrills. Only on Betway. So don't miss out. Log in today, play your favorite Betway exclusive games, and get way more excitement. So remember, Betway is regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. No under 18. Bet responsibly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're crossing over. We're crossing over right now to CT for the news. Stay blessed. Stay humble.
In living color, 107.9 Orange.
At what stage And through what legal mechanism or framework did our government collaborate and agree with the government of the United States of America to unleash a military action and airstrikes against a terrorist organization in a foreign country, Nigeria?
Also coming up, the shocking revelation from the Minister for the Interior about how 500,000 people applied for recruitment into the security services with a declared vacancy of just 5,000.
As we speak, we still have 105,000 that have qualified for medicals, when in actual sense, the total number that we can now take after medicals is 5,000.
We'll be hearing how the government intends to tackle and deal with this particular matter. And later on Eyewitness News, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources to publish names of people who bought state lands during the Akufo-Addo administration. Stay with 97.3 CTFM for more on this and many other stories on Eyewitness News. And in business,
Ghana Shippers Authority warns of higher freight charges amid Middle East tensions.
That's in 50 minutes from the City Business Desk. Eyewitness News is live across Ghana on a number of affiliate stations. I'll be giving you a list of stations that bring you this broadcast, and also we're on YouTube and interactive. Let me start off with the Minister for the Interior and Member of Parliament for the Aswase constituency, Honorable Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak. You're welcome to Eyewitness News.
Thank you very much. Good evening to you and your cherished listeners.
Good evening to you. The recruitment process into our various internal security agencies has been a topical one, and then you called a press conference today. But the statistics you gave were alarming. The indication I get is that, 500,000 people applied to be recruited, but what you really have a vacancy for is way less. Can you tell us more, please?
Well, good evening to you once again. Like you rightly said, coming up to this administration, especially President Zaman Mahama's focus is to reset the agenda, to reset the country, create more transparency, make sure that whatever we are doing is in the open, there's no any secrecy. So obviously, when the time for recruitment came, we had to open for qualified applicants to apply. There's no way you could have imagined that such a large number of applicants who apply. And you know the norms. You set a date and you say that, look, we are opening the portal for 2 weeks. You cannot start in the first day and say that because I've seen over 10,000, because I'm targeting 5,000, I'm going to close the portal. That would be unfair to the youth and those who qualify to want to apply. So we have to wait till the end of the date, only to realize that, yes, these large numbers. Can you imagine currently the total strength of our police, right from the IGP to the last constable, is just around 49,000. Yet we had about over 130,000 individuals applying to join the police. Now, based on we inherited a very difficult economy with a lot of challenges under an IMF program and all these challenges, the space that is available for police to recruit is 2,500 for adults and 1,500 for the cadets. Now, with 130,000 applicants, definitely this is a daunting task, because even the current force is just 49,000. With immigration, that's even more shocking, because we ended up realizing that there were more applicants for immigration than even the police. A whopping over 181,000 applicants applied for immigration. But the financial clearance we could get, because of the challenge of the economy, is only 1,000. The current force of the immigration is 18 from the Comptroller General to the last officer. It's around 18,300. Now you have 181,000, over 180,000 applicants, and you have to reduce this to 1,000. Again, fire service, we saw a whopping over 120,000 applicants. Yet their current force is just a little over 17,000. And you have only 1,000 space. Then Ghana Prison Service, their current set is a little over 14,000. And we had over 71,000 applicants. So naturally, I know it is going to come with difficulty. It's going to come with some disappointment because a lot of the people who have applied were hoping to join these services. And we needed to come up with some method of trying to manage this because remember, after you apply, you bought the voucher and made the application, there's no any payment for body selection, there's no any payment for documentation, there's no any payment for aptitude test. But now you are getting to the next stage where there's payments involved, that's medicals. What I know is that our peers in the military, when they did the Americas, it cost about 1,600. We are even adding mental health and then the drug test to our medicals. Even if the rate stays the same, why would you want our senior youth that you know are disadvantaged because, the economy is now recovering, allow them to go to do medicals, over 400,000 of them, when you know you have space for only 5,000? So in the part of the process was that, okay, the aptitude test, we can choose to do 50% as pass mark. You can even choose to do 40% as pass mark. But what would be the implication to the next stage? And then before we did, because of the share numbers, we had advertised and told all our applicants that the pass mark will be 65%. Even with the 65%, now we have over 100,000 that have moved to the area for medical. And there's space for only 5,000. There's a lot of concern, which is rightfully so. And I do appreciate the concern and the worry for the senior youth who want to serve. But I say, we need to be able to allow our economy to recover fully before we can be able to do a lot of this. But even with that, other opportunities are being created. That under the same Ministry of Interior, where we are doing this police assistance, fire assistance, and prison assistance, we engage 25,000 youth, together with the Youth Employment Agency. 15,000 to support the police, 5,000 to support the fire, and 5,000 to support the prison. Not one attended any interview. We managed to do that. In NASBO, we had to engage virtually minimum 3, almost every district. Not even one went for interview. We had to do informants for the national security. Not interview. So I want to plead with the team in you, especially the rank and file of our party. Now look, let's pray for our economy to recover faster. And remember, this is just the first part or first stage of the recovery. This started 2025. We are very hopeful as the economy is growing. Hopefully, maybe later part of this year, we will do the second batch. And we are assuring the applicants that the data we have is going to be kept and be used in the subsequent phase. So the second phase, the third phase, as things improve, people will be brought in. But we can't use just one recruitment expert to deal with all these huge numbers. It is just not possible, like I've just told you. The current police force is at 49,000. How are you going to be able to engage additional over 130,000 to come up that you are going to add to the police? Where will you even space, the fiscal space? Currently, under the Ministry of Interior, having narcotics control about 3,000, police about 50, about that 49,000, immigration about 18,000, fire about 17,000, then prison about 14,000. The wage bill under the Ministry of Interior and for these security services is over 12 billion. It's over 12 billion. So even when you are going to pick the training, their uniform, their accoutrement, and all that, it's a lot of money. And so we are just pleading with our youth to have patience, to know that we have them at heart, but we cannot use one single equipment exercise to deal with all the problems. We are showing them that we are keeping the data and we'll be using it subsequently. Maybe all that we'll be calling for people to do is to come and do the medical, because as you know, medicals they expire after 3 months, some after 6 months, so that at least we'll use this data that we are keeping. So I don't want them to think that all is lost. There's still hope, except that let's continue to pray for the faster recovery of our economy. And then when more space is created, we will be able I mean, we don't have to go and take any interest anywhere. It's the same citizen, and we have this data that we'll be using. So that's not of the game for those who have didn't fill the what they call, couldn't qualify with the aptitude test, because if we were to change the aptitude test and now use 50% as the pass mark, a lot more will cover. So we are keeping that data, and that's an assurance that we are giving them.
And is it because you needed to reduce the numbers or prune the numbers so badly? We are told that some of the questions that were asked were very difficult. In an attempt to reduce the numbers, your aptitude test, we were told, was very, very, very difficult for the people, so you can easily disqualify. Is that true?
No, one of the things that I think that the agencies, so like prison brought a set of questions, fire brought a set of questions, immigration brought a set of questions, and police brought a set of questions that were given to the vendor to serve as the pool. So when it is your turn, it randomly select these questions for you. I don't want to believe that the questions were necessarily set to be difficult to the number, but definitely it's not the number. Let's assume that this when the portal opened, all we had applying were 10,000 applicants, and we are going to take 5,000. I want to believe that the pass mark could have been set at 40, just to be able to make sure that a sizable number gets to America. Because you see, one of the things that is very difficult is that if somebody has underlying condition, medically, it is very difficult. If somebody is on drugs, if somebody has mental issues, or if somebody has cardiac issues, you take them for training, they go and lose their life there. So you don't want that. So you want a sizable number to go for medicals to enable you select the best to go for training. But if the number, so like I said, if the number was 10,000 or say 7,000, you are going to take 5,000. The pass mark would have even been 35 or 30, just to be able to allow many more people to get to NSC. But because the number is also very large, you do not want to create a situation where you allow, because doing the medical, like I said, is very expensive. You don't allow people to go through this expensive exercise of making this huge payment, only when you know there's only space, small space. So that's why we have to do this, to manage the process so that we do not get to a stage where it becomes even more difficult for the youth.
Now, you are the minister also in charge of national security. This is a national security matter that we have 500,000 people applying for a slot of 5,000. As a member of the NDC, a party that has come with a mantra to save us, and also the minister responsible for national security, how do you see us getting out of this? During the Kufuor administration, we introduced the National Youth Employment Program after the National Security Minister at the time, Francis Poku, said youth unemployment was a national security threat. This, I believe, would also be a national security threat. How do we deal with it?
Well, I mean, like I told you, that's why you realize that when under the youth employment model, we added this security part. You've seen that, I mean, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources is doing blue water guard. So we, even in cabinet, all of us are encouraged to look at the ministries that we are running and our agencies and create opportunities, no matter how few they are, so that we'll be able to constantly engage the youth. And I think that most of my colleagues in their various sectors are looking after that. I mean, whether from education, from health, everybody is trying to come out with something that may also help. In the Ministry of Interior itself, we will continue to look at how to partner private people to engage our team. Private security organizations, we are trying to streamline it. We are trying to ensure that, look, mangas are trained so that when they are properly trained, they have to be properly paid. Look, today you have people at filling stations as vendors or who just as attendants. They don't do any background check on them. We want to be able to train them so that people can pay them well. You are sure that the people that you are dealing with are people that have been cleared, that they can be honest. If there is difficulty, you can trace them. All these things that we are trying to do is to create better opportunity for many of our senior youth. But because of the way they are structured today, let's take, say, private security organizations. The way they are structured today, they have to take one funds within the system. So they are not able to charge commensurate, what do you call it, duration for their service and be able to pay this bill very well. We are trying to streamline all this so that at least young men can do decent job and get decent salary. These are all some of the things that we ourselves are doing. And we are encouraging almost all our colleagues and agencies to come up with innovative ways of engaging our youth so that we don't continue to have this kind of situation.
Right.
Let me add, Sandra, lastly, very important. We also notice that people just want to take jobs. For example, you have people who are teachers, who are nurses, who are other professionals who simply want to just shift job. Yes, we appreciate that, but currently one of the things that we are also doing is to match the data that we have with the Controller and Accountant General's data. So that if you are somebody who is already engaged, you already have job,